Ciao a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti in questo nuovo episodio di The Witcher 3. Oggi, prima di iniziare l'episodio, devo dire delle cose. Siamo qui con Luca Russo.
Ciao.
Però ci sentirete male e vi spiego anche il perché. Siamo da mia nonna. Non chiedetemi il perché. Quindi siamo senza cuffie, senza microfono, quindi registreremo con l'audio del controller. Quindi si sentirà un po' di merda, però tanto dobbiamo vedere, noi dobbiamo sentire i gemiti di Keira Merz. Infatti adesso andremo a parlare con lei, però mi sono appena accorto che le nostre spade fanno cagare al cazzo e quindi dobbiamo andare prima da un fabbro. E non l'ho vista sta cosa. Allora, dove qua c'è un fabbro? Niente, andiamo un secondo qui dal fabbro, facciamoci sistemare le robe. Vediamo di completare, ragazzi, la nostra prima side quest. Dall'ultimo episodio ho completato dei contratti, ho fatto un po' di cose per salire di livello. Infatti, come potete vedere, sono livello 6. Ho completato al 100% bianco frutteto. Guardate, tutti i luoghi di potere scoperti, tutti i tesori scoperti, tutte le trappole scoperte. Infatti è finito al 100%, anche con le carte di Gwent. E infatti io e con i membri del Verdello abbiamo fatto delle partite a Gwent, vincendole praticamente tutte e prendendo le carte.
Che era questa era forte.
Sì, questa era quello forte. Sì, lo ricordi, Gabriele. Guardate, come potete vedere abbiamo giocato. Allora, facciamoci riparare. Madonna. Minchia, non ho corona. Non ho più corona, ragazzi. Ora vi porto poi il tutorial come fare il glitch di 1000 corone al minuto. Ma tipo quello di Cyberpunk, ragazzi. No, ma ci vuole. No, ma ci vuole, così non si può fare così. Su sto gioco non si prendono troppe poche corone. Levate. Non si può mettere abbassata.
Vediamo proprio. Vai, andiamo.
Ok. Non andiamo da che era.
Andiamo, Fruttiglia.
Bene ragazzi, ci siamo. E iniziamo la side quest.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ok ragazzi, adesso andremo più lenti perché forse bisogna seguire dei dialoghi. No, ma non pensalo perché qua non lo dice. È completa la sequenza. Quindi me ne sbatto, dobbiamo fare le missioni.
Vai, allora vai.
Questo già gliel'ho detto. Perché vuole una lampada magica?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion to delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Sempre cose, vogliono ste righe, quante cose si deve fare per sto
About the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite
Ci dà la lampada.
E non solo.
Per quello dopo. Speriamo.
Sì.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a level of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic
Secondo me su
classes.
Amazon c'è il medaglione.
This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain frame.
Ah, voglio.
Thought
Questa
you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village.
la tua barca, immagino troviamo un pacco di preservativi.
Provided
Del
water
200.
in it,
Sì, quello
as
sì,
it seems to eat everything here.
Ah, vabbè, sì.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
Xenovox.
You will tell me
Ah,
what you
parliamo
see,
ai telefoni.
I shall tell you what to do and look for.
I telefoni del 200, Xenovox. Ci aiuteranno a parlare a distanza.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Oh raga, quella cazzo di spedizione in caverna che abbiamo fatto negli episodi precedenti, oh, una roba incredibile. Questa ha trovato di tutto. Ha trovato anche il cazzo, però non lo vuole
No,
usufruire.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Sci-Fi.
Io lo spero, sono
Be
qua
sure
per
to come
questo.
and see me afterwards. And
Minchia, me ne sto andando in un'isola sperduta.
Thank
Devo
you.
fare questa missione con la magia, tutto sto bordello con i bright. Prelevato certo, non sto proprio, non so come alimentare, quindi sono. Ok. Ah, ok, qua. Ok, guarda, figo. E quindi, ok, con il R1, ok, perfetto. Facciamo. Allora, perfetto, dove dobbiamo andare? Così per bello. Allora, dove dobbiamo andare? Allora. Missione primaria devo andare. So. Questa parte. Ah, quadro nostro.
E ora di quale devi fare?
Non lo so, lo sto cercando. Ma dove cazzo è la missione? No, non è qua. Ma falli da uno. Queste sono le completate. Mamma mia.
Dov'è?
Ma dove cazzo
Sempre
è la
secondaria, no? Sì. Questo non è, no.
No, non è questo.
No.
Non sono queste. Dove cazzo sono?
Ah, è quello, no.
No, non è questo. Questo già c'era prima.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Ma lei che compra?
That
Che
bird that you
bello.
lived here left you a bunch of interesting summaries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Hai carte guento? No, cazzo. Cioè, no. Minchia.
Lo so, non ha le carte guente, ma qualcosa di buono.
Ah, il bordello questa. Porca puttana, guarda qua.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
See, Akira.
Allora ragazzi, c'è un problema. La missione. Quale? No, non è missione principale, è missione secondaria. Oh, eccola, una montagna di topi. Usa la barca di Cheira per raggiungere l'isola Fichia. L'isola Fichia. Allora, ecco qua, minchia, guarda che bella barchetta che ha. Solo finché andiamo in sta isola figa. Allora ragazzi, qua da nostra nonna c'è un televisore 4K Full HD pieno di HDR. È incredibile vedere sta scena, spettacolare, una grafica spettacolare a sto gioco, poi soprattutto giocarlo in next gen è veramente bello, guarda qua. Tutta l'acqua che va sulla schermata. Che sta succedendo?
Almost there.
Minchia! Spettacolare sta cosa!
This Xenobox. Can I contact you with it or is it one way?
One way only,
Beh,
you'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
e quella dovrebbe essere l'isola. C'è bordello in questo posto. Ma c'è bordello qua, che cazzo è sta merda? Demone putefatto.
Vabbè, livello 6.
Vabbè, si scoprono questi. Il problema è che sono in branco.
Geralt? Are you on the other? Don't you go above the door? Can you hear me?
Sì, si fanno. No, non si fanno questi.
Can't hear.
No. Bravo.
You say? Listening to this. You must be very careful.
Prendi tutti. Sono delle interferenze. Hai detto ci mandi qua in mezzo al nulla. Medita. Ma non posso farlo adesso, perché... No! Non avevo... Non lo sapevo. Svegliati Geralt! Madonna, Geralt però. Cioè, stavo facendo l'esecuzione, stavo prendendo un sacco di danno. Ok, andiamo avanti. Io non ho capito, ho qualche impostazione che non mi fa usare i segni. Guarda che... Ah, vedi?
Come fai a usarlo? Ah, perché guarda, devi cliccare i tasti in alto.
Vai.
Metti, cliccane uno, clicca un segno. Tipo, ho visto che poi di lato ti spuntavano premendo X.
No, è per tirare i segni R2.
Guarda, R2 quadrato e poi devi cliccare quadrato X.
Ma perché sta cosa?
Che ti fa scegliere quale vuoi fare. No.
Ma non era così, prima li tirava subito. Boh, poi la tolgo. Vabbè, devo tenere premuto R2, vabbè. Minchia, Drowner sono più fattibili. Me lo scordo, l'ho visto. Ok. Sì, i Drowner sono fattibili, Drowner. E poi che cazzo c'è? Ma per caso devo usare questa? Usa la lampada magica per trovare i fantasmi. Lo voglio trovare questi fantasmi. Ma però qua c'è qualcosa. Brigantina salmiana. Però non abbiamo spazio nell'inventario per questa roba. No, 37, butta via. Sui sensi da Witcher, qua ci sono altri Drowner. Penso sia una Drowner. Grazie ambulanza che passi. Drowner? No. Goal. Aia, i gol fanno più male. Quale axi? No, si è ritirato. Ok. Meditiamo. No! Ok. Dammi in posizione alchemiche. È bordello st'isola, piena di mostri, cazzo. Quelli lì evitiamoli se possiamo. No, non evitiamoli. No, perché ho sbagliato. No, ho preso di mira quello su un coglione. Ok. No. Oh, sono duri questi, raga. Morto. È vero. No! Devo come meditare. Ok. Goal livello 9. Ah, fa male. Ok. Ma vedi sta side quest quanto cazzo è difficile. Ok, qua devo usare la cosa. Sì, ma ci sono goal. No, ma quanti cazzo sono? Sì, però devo togliere sta cosa. Troppo forti. No, non ti bloccare, Geralt. Ok? No. Solo buono. Un po' di cure. Ma quanto sono forti! Porca puttana, oh, difficile sta cazzo di missione. Ma difficile. Ma che cazzo è?
Eppure secondaria.
Infatti. Qua ci sono gol, si possono evitare, non lo sappiamo. Io la cosa opzionale la farei, ma scusa, ci dobbiamo mettere per tutta la mappa a fare così? Qua c'è roba. Però non posso correre. No, infatti visto la leva. Strega d'acqua. Almeno se dovrebbe... No. Madonna che male che fa.
C'è anche la carta. Della strega d'acqua. Guarda.
Minchia, però fa male. Ma intanto esploriamo la torre, poi casomai la opzionale la facciamo dopo. Minchia, topi ci sono.
Place is full of rats. Many dead is alive. I think they're feeding on me. Let's try Kira's lens.
Ecco, qui c'è qualcosa. Visto? Qua c'è qualcosa. Dov'è?
Then he must have died here.
Lying quiet as a mouse, head split open like a...
Cos'è qua sotto? Sì, qua.
Rich folk. That'll ever understand.
E che devo fare?
Rich folk. That'll ever understand. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like?
Che devo fare?
Continua a seguire tipo ci sono delle tracce.
Rich folk. That'll ever understand.
Adesso lo topi. Sono anche i sensi da Witcher, qua ci sono... C'è il loot. Adesso sono solamente qua.
Rich folk. That'll
Vabbè,
ever
dicono,
understand.
dicono le stesse cose. Andiamo sopra. Ecco.
Peasants, I'm not hearing them again. That citizen turned your head, and one Graham hardly makes the best of costly one and all. My lord, peasants, they're through the door of the tower.
Un po' di sensi da Witcher. Che c'è qualcosa? Ha vibrato il joystick.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Ancora c'è sopra. Ah. Horror. Che c'è qua? Oh.
C'è un tesoro. Una cassa.
Sì, c'è. Prendi tutto, tanto queste qua non prendono spazio perché sono oggetti alchemici. No, penso che è proprio qui. No. Ah! Ah! No. No, niente. Proseguiamo ancora. Oh, qua fantasmi.
Piles of them. Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strangers still here. The noble don't have the time. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Ecco quando... Ah, infatti l'hanno ammazzato. Qua che c'è? Ok, sì, un po' di roba, creazioni, decotti. Altro fantasma. È la madonna di piani sta torre. Partita salvata, ora succede qualcosa.
Non muore anche nelle scale.
Have you got torches?
Minchia che era, mi ha fatto cagare addosso.
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
You've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Mi sa che l'ho trovato.
Non ce n'è tanto, qua l'acqua per esplorare.
Aspetta, devo trovare un passaggio.
E là c'è la leva.
E l'ho tirato.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Forse si deve fare un
Quello
coso.
che si sposta. C'è qualcosa nelle cose.
Someone dragged something across
No,
the
aspetta,
floor.
qua dice sembra la
Or
stessa
dragged it
cosa.
from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Se faccio questo? Non si spegne.
C'è un altro segno.
Dove? Non sembra quello. Qua c'è qua è questa leva.
Forse devono essere spinte tutte per giù, più duro.
Penso però di sì. Sì, infatti. Perfetto.
Pretty well equipped too.
Che cazzo è?
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone.
I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folk should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, Their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
La tua ricompensa.
Esatto, sotto qua c'è...
Ma vabbè, quasi è quello là.
Sì, quelli di prima. Ok. Niente ragazzi, adesso andiamo da questo Graham a portare i resti di Annabelle. E qua ci sono ancora fantasmi.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie.
Minchia, dobbiamo prendere la nave. Cazzo, qui è recintato. Però si può scavalcare. Non mi ricordo se era quella di Keira, Non mi sembra, non eravamo così vicini. Ma chi se ne frega.
Vabbè.
Sta stessa era. Vediamo un po' cosa ha da dire questo qua. Maggi manco se la ricorda. Andiamo la mappa. Eccoci qua. Ma è dentro casa? Vediamo.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... it can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Che è che si minchia, punti disponibili 3. Sì, punti disponibili 3. Allora, dobbiamo alzare queste qua che sono già tutte sbloccate. Allora, quando c'è... Mangiare rigenera la vitalità per 20 minuti. Questo lo mettiamo, lo attiviamo subito. Quale?
Quello del peso massimo di bolletta
potrebbe
aiutare.
Aumenta di 60. Minchia!
Può aiutare.
Certo! Il problema è che si devono attivare questi qua, non è che tu hai tutte queste abilità, le devi mettere là, le devi attivare.
Vabbè, però quando ce l'hai.
Però sì, ce l'ho.
Come fai a sbloccare gli altri dopo?
Salendo di livello. Guarda.
Guarda quanti ce ne sono.
Guarda. Livello 8, livello 10,
Sono finiti.
12.
No, manca lui. Come se non ha.
Aspetta, però questa la volevo poi questa qui intanto la leviamo. 120 di spazio. Ho sbagliato. Easy, per il momento questo no, per il momento ce ne ho abbastanza. No, la trama no. No. Beh, questo della tossicità è buono. Ora questo l'ho tossicità, però per il momento lo metto qua. Ok. Perfetto, livello 7 ragazzi. 100 punti esperienza 300. Ora dobbiamo andare da Keira. Oh, voci personaggi, andiamo a vedere. Minchia che fregna. Minchia. È grande. Questo qui che sarà uno della... Madonna. Che fregna della Madonna. Cosa si è suicidato? Si è suicidato. Ma che...
She's a pesta, and now she's free.
Ora che cazzo succede?
Tu vai da Keira. Dai, frega, tu vai da Keira.
Stardi topi.
Oh, c'è non è.
Ma perché sto fatto? Oh, non andiamo da Keira.
Come la flottiglia.
Sempre in posti impensabili spawni Rutilia.
E arrivi.
Chissà dove va questo cono. Camarouch. Veniamo da che... Oh!
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring...
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flowing from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid.
Di già da come inizia la luna. Di già da come inizia la conversazione.
Then curse the old village.
Si vedono.
Vediamo se
First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and...
Un dio che vuole la pancetta è un barile di birra.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Ma un dio ingordo. Vabbè, guarda che era.
Now in his eyes, how to use it.
Missione strana. siamo. Vediamo cosa dire. Non la troviamo nuda. No. Però si sta sistemando, chissà perché.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Ma Dio. Oh.
One
Ma
thing's
Dio.
bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
E dopo te lo dici.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, I will keep it. I
Infatti.
don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Magari possiamo recuperare il
Ma
tempo.
come addio?
Però dicevo.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Però ho detto magari possiamo.
Perhaps you'd stay just a couple more.
Fammi restare, dammi l'opzione, fammi giocare.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
C'è un preservativo. Non ho tempo, poi mi rotto il cazzo.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbell. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Si fa per la sfiga. Niente ragazzi, ecco, ora seguiremo questa missione, ma lo faremo nel prossimo episodio. Ciao ragazzi.